Hey guys, this is Namkraft. What's going on? Are you happy? If you're a Soulkey fan or not, if you're a Snow fan, you must be very kicking yourself in the foot or in the butt right now because Snow was so close to having the game closed out, but he was just having some wrong miscalculations, right? Moving the Zealots out when he needed to cover the front door and keep the cannons protected. And he should have put the cannons at the front door before he puts cannon in the main, because on that map, Metropolis, the Mutualists will have to go to the expansion first before they get into the main. But anyways, let's put all of that behind us. We're going to be having the second set now. This map is going to be Eclipse. This is the map that has been picked by Snow. What is the reason that he picked it? Let me just quickly check for you. So as you can see, Eclipse is 46.5% win rate. Winter is here. Winter is coming. It's gonna be raining. Yatuki Dewal OKDK. Is he from Russia? I guess he's from Russia. Cool. Russia's a very, very nice country with a lot of Starcraft legends. DeWalt, right? One of the best Starcraft players. I've been in Russia a couple of times. I've been in St. Petersburg. I've been in Moscow. Where did I go? I've been in just those cities, but like multiple times. So anyways, if you're Snow fans, don't be disheartened. King of North is gonna rise again. He will at least have one win, I believe, I hope. And he's picked Eclipse. Not so sure why he picked Eclipse, because this map to me it feels like very, very easy for Zerg to contain the Protoss side. But he is going to be going for a gateway opening. No, that's going to be a forge opening. And looks like this time around, Snow is going to be facing a surprise build here from Soulkey. Soulkey is not going to be coming out with his usual early aggression, either 9 pool, over pool, or 12 pool. Is going to be going for 12 hatch and a very, very far away location. So by the time Snow arrives, he will see there's no expansion. The Overlord is not able to spot this probe. Well, I guess he can be able to spot this probe, not so sure. He will see no expansion. He will check this area. He will see that the spawning pool is down. He would not have time to go for the cannon on that third base. I think by the time he arrived there, this drone is gonna come out. Yeah, 3 base coming out very nicely. Well, I guess Soulkey doesn't have the minerals yet to come out for quick expansion. We shall be having the Nexus coming down now, and this drone is gonna be hiding in the corner. Not so sure exactly where it could be headed, but I guess it's going to return now once the probe has revealed itself, and he's gonna try to go out there and attack the drone. But Soulkey having this early expansion, is it a good thing or not? I guess the other drone is going to return. He's going to check if there's any hidden gateway. So I guess that was the plan, because this after all is the map that was picked by Snow. So maybe he prepared something special, some kind of a nice Zergling barbecue dish here from Soulkey. It looks like it's not going to be a very standard build, and now this drone is going to be able to come down here and put down an expansion. The drone is not yet expanding. We're going to be having a gateway. This is rather late, and looks like at the last minute this drone is not allowed to expand. Soulkey almost just have enough money to expand, but he did not expand, and now he will expand. So things are going to be looking fine. There's going to be Zerglings, and behind this we do need to have a cannon. The first Zerglings are 4 Zerglings actually. And the cannon I think need to come down. I'm not so sure if Snow has played with fire. I guess he's not really played with fire. He's put down the cannon behind the gateway, but I think he's put down the cannon after he put down the gateway. So that's very nice. And these Zerglings are going to get pushed back because the Overlord has seen that there was, that cannon coming up. Alright, looks like Snow took a couple of hits there, and Lair getting planted down at the other base. So Snow is gonna possibly have to send out another probe at some point in the future to check it. For the time being, things are looking very, very standard. So I'm just going to quickly show you some useful information for you to know. First of all, I'm just going to quickly show you the photo of Snow. I guess you know it already, but just put it out there anyways. That is what Snow looks like, and this is his player card. So his name is Jang Yoon Chul, and he's born in 1993, which makes him 32 years old now, excuse me. He is 183 centimeters or 6 feet tall. He used to play for CJ Entus. He was not very good at the time. Well, to me also. So I think Soulkey was also not very good at the time. Anyways, the probe gets to he see the lair once again. Soulkey make the mistake to allow the enemy to go for the scouting. Very, very easy scout there. But for some unknown reason, he's able to come back and win the game in the previous encounter. So that's really weird. Anyways, continue on with the player card. And now he belongs to the K-Day University. He's got a decent amount of followers in Africa, but a large amount of followers on YouTube. And he's been in 16 ASL, and his best performance has been 2nd in ASL season 18. Was that the season where he lost to Rain or something like that? I'm not sure. These drones need to go to my man, Soulkey. What are you doing? I feel like Soulkey is kind of off today. He's not in his usual self, but for some strange reason, he's still winning, and that's That's interesting, just to say the least. But anyways, let me just continue on with some other information that you will possibly find interesting. So this is going to be Soulkey's photo, and as for his player card, I'll just quickly show that to you as well. There is his player card. So his name is Kim In Chul. Everyone knows by now Kim In Chul. His other name is Need Money. But he's also got, oh, what is that? Is that a Hydrodent? Or it's Spire, sorry. And he's born in 1991, 33 years of age. Why do you have another cannon? He's going for another cannon after he saw that there was a lair. That is weird. I guess he's just fearing some Zergling run by, which is going to be interesting. They're going to try to go inside, but they get blocked, and he sees another cannon, so that's good. Yeah, anyways, one cool thing about Soulkey is that he has not actually have that much accomplishes in other rounds of ASL, but he's won 3 titles. That is really, really interesting. I will just quickly show you what that looks like. So here are the accomplishments by rounds. As you can see, Soulkey has been in 16 round of 24, 14 round of 16, and he's been in 10 quarterfinals and 5 semifinals. He's been in 3 finals, and he's won all 3 of them. So he's got a 100% efficiency rate in finals. That is really interesting. Anyways, let me just quickly show you what is going on this week when the ELO scores here, the ELO scores and the win rates. This Corsair is going to fall very close to getting it destroyed. The Mutualists are not going to be coming yet. It's going to be just a Scourges. So as you can see, in the last 30 days, Snow against Zerg is his weakest matchup, 52% win rate. As for Soulkey, okay, what is this? Double Hydras! Interesting build. This is going to catch Snow by surprise. He's going to just get stuck at home because I guess he's still feeling the heat after that first game where massive mutualists wrecked his base. He's going to be very, very careful to put some cannons in the main. He might be coming out to attack the Scourges, and it drives him. Looks like Soulkey's not responded. He loses the first Scourge. He might lose another one. Alright, oh my god, he took a hit there. That's not very, very good. Let me just quickly check on what is Soulkey's win rate against Protoss at 57%. Anyways, back to this game. Double Hydrodents, he's going to be going for very nice upgrades. Very quick upgrade. The Templar Archive is coming up. The Overlords at the front door is gone, so we might have some some Dark Templar slipping out, but now massive Hydras. It's just a crazy mid-game rush from Soulkey. He's making so many Hydras out of his 4 hatcheries. 5 hatcheries, not 4 hatcheries, excuse me. And there's only a cannon. The Forge is not yet upgraded. The Course is not coming up, but we have a Zealot. All of a sudden, we have a Zealot coming out from nowhere. And that is going to be the buy time. As you can see, that Soulkey's optimized his build. He's not putting any units on the gas, and the Zealot will see that massive Hydras are moving across. So he's going to be able to drive the Hydras back. He needs to start to make the cannon. He has 1 cannon. He's going to have to make more and more and more. Need to cancel the Forge. There's no need to keep the Forge spinning like that. There's a lot that's going to try to go inside the main. He would go very far because the Hydras are not in the right position. Instead, the Zealot needs to start to block now. The Corsairs need to go back. There's a single Overlord there. He's going to try to attack the Corsair because the Overlord has got speed now. So there's no need to actually save his Corsair anymore. He's going to start to attack. One Zealot is going to be blocking the probes to get pulled right now. He's going to go for the Overlord. He's going to try to do some moving shot. He gets the Overlord, which means Dark Templar can come out. But we have so many Overlords. The Zealots have all died. We have a Dark Templar to block. He's moving across the map. The Dark Templar dies very quickly. The Dark Templar is going to try to attack. The Corsair is going to go to work at the Corsairs. He's got all the Overlords are destroyed. So that means there's going to be no more detection. This Zealot is attacking random drones in the middle of nowhere. And where the cannons are, I guess the cannons are coming out. The Forge need to cancel the upgrades right now. The Zealot is doing great damage, but it dies in the last minute. We had the first Hydras coming out. Cancel the upgrade on the Forge, man. You cannot possibly complete the upgrade. You need all of that money to put up cannons, and he's going to put up a lot of cannons. He will wait for the Forge to die at the last minute. He need to cancel it now. He didn't cancel. The probes going to have to come out. There's a Zealot to support. The first high Templar is here. There's going to be more. You need to make more cannons. Hydra's going to dive in. He gets so many cannons. The next Zealot's going to come to there. So only 2 cannons remaining. Zealots are not attacking. We have the Storm. Is it enough? I don't think it's enough. Massive Hydra's coming off. We still have 3 more cannons. He's going to try to go for one of the forward cannon that dies very quickly. We don't have Zealot with leg. The cannons are slow to come out. Snow is not making any more cannons. He does the Storm. He's going to try to destroy as many Overlords as possible. Not a bad idea. Snow's micro-tasking is quite good. You need to get this out of Overlords into return with the Corsair. He does return. He still have 3 Corsairs, which is very good. And now there's going to be Archon morphing. and actually appreciate the fact that Snow actually didn't overmake cannons. Usually you would just panic and make a lot of cannons, but with some good tricks, he is going to be protected now. He's going to be having some massive Zelle with speed, I think, but I think his +1 is not yet done, so he will need to actually reinvest in that. The cannon's almost about to complete. The Hydras are looking to come in, but there's Snow is paying a lot of attention to that, so this will be very nice. And this game is a lot better than the previous game in terms of, you know, how well played these players are. Now we're going to be having 4 cannons, and to get the overlord, I guess he would not get the overlord supply-wise. Snow is 82 and Soulkey is 52. There's going to be a robo. You need to start to build some robo at some point in the future. Massive scourge is coming out, and Soulkey's drone saturation is not that healthy. Is all right. It could be a lot better. There's a lot of scourges being made here, which might signal to us that we might have a switch into mutas. What about Dragoon range? Is it underway? I would just quickly check it right now, but for the time being, both the players are just gearing up for the mid game here. There's a lot of eggs that are being morphed into mutas. I guess mutas is the way to play. Yeah, sure, why not? He's gonna be making massive mutas, and Soulkey is a cunning fox, ladies and gentlemen. He is just switching his build ups and down like crazy. We have 1 cannon in the main. We have Dragoon range coming out, and the 5 courses is gonna try to come out, and he gets 1 overlord, and he right away he supply block Soulkey. Robo coming down. So if Snow can just hold on for a while, he's going to be able to get 1 game back. The courses are running around looking for him. The scourges are not yet committed to go to attack. Wait, what is this unit at the bottom at the 3 o'clock place? Is that an overlord or something? Looks like the course is going to come out, and that's going to expose those mutualists, and there's going to be an attack. Need to actually go for the overlords here. He's not going to go for the overlords for the timing. The course is going to try to drive in. That's going to signal to Soulkey that's going to be the moment to send his scourges out, and this mutualist, the course is going to try to check. He's going to try to go for the overlord. Does he get the overlord? He doesn't get it. He's looking around. He's fearing some weird stuff, some weird shenanigans that his enemies putting. There's a cannon. No, that's not a cannon. It's going to be just a pylon, but Dragoon range should be completed soon. The expansion doesn't have a cannon covering the middle area. The Zelle is going to try to attack against the expansion here. Mutualists have been spotted, so now knows that he needs to put up a lot of force. There's going to be some Zealots blocking the Hydras. Do we have lurkers morphing on high ground? We don't have it. Zealots are mauling away and trading very nicely against the Hydras, but Mutualists going to dive in. There's a lot of Mutualists coming from all sides here. At the last minute, there's going to be those Zealots going to get taken out. What are those units in the middle? I think there's Zerglings possibly, but now there's going to be some Dragoons. There's going to be some cannons. A Dragoon is going to get permanently trapped inside the main base, not behind the minerals, and trapped within the cannons. We're going to be having more units coming up from both the players. So far, Snow 121 supply. Dark Archon will be useful at this point, but you know how hard it is to actually make our Dark Archon control it. It's also a nice, a big investment actually. I've had, a lot of you have advocated for making Dark Archon, but it's not a trivial investment. It is a quite sizable investment. 2 Dark Templars and the upgrade, and you get 1 kill. That's it. Of course, the technology stays with you forever. So sure, that is that. It's going to be we're having the 4th base coming up now. And massive Dragoon is going to be coming out. The army from Snow is looking scary. He needs to group up all of his forces together. He's got enough Corsairs. He's got enough Dragoons. He's covering it. And like I tell you, when you play PvZ, when you're spotting the mutualists on the right side, you need to move your high templars to the left side. That is the way to play. The Corsair is going to turn around. Dragoon is going to try to attack. Good dancing around. Remember, the Snow is the guy who invented the Corsair dances in the air. We do have the first observer coming out. It looks like the mutualist is going to try to snipe some forces. We have a single high templar that is not really being protected at all. The mutualist is going to come out, and we need to have some storm. And it gets how many scourges? It gets a couple of scourges, but not all. I guess maybe got the most of it. The Corsairs are damaged though. Now some nice attack. We're going to be some nice attack in the middle of the map. There's an observer here to spot the lurkers in position, and looks like Snow is getting ready to attack. The lurkers are not being deployed. They're deployed now. We need to have a storm, massive storm that is going to eat up a lot of the Hydras coming through. Where the mutuals is coming from behind. They're coming from behind. They will snipe out all of those high templars. The Corsairs are going to work, and we're going to be having a storm. We need to storm out of those lurkers. One group of lurkers died. Another group of Hydras is going to get attacked, and we still have a lot of storms and high templars left over. This attack is looking imminent, and the base coming up very strong. But we're having reinforcement from the back. But I think the Corsairs can see it. We're going to be having the incoming storm to eat up those lurkers. You need to spread out the lurkers. He does spread out the lurkers. Beautiful storm to eat up 2 lurkers, but they're still alive. They're still alive. Observer need to come out and destroy. He gets 1 unit. He gets 2 that are coming from the back, and he's eating a bit of his own storm, which is not a bad thing here for Soulkey. Soulkey's able to hold for a while. Nice attacks, and now Snow is leading about 30 supply, 40 supply. This game will go in favor of Snow, and that is going to be a nice revenge for the first game that Soulkey was putting out. That was almost like a cheat, man. That was like almost like a cheesy build. But anyway, Snow is gonna be plowing through. There's no way to stop this except Soulkey's got a new base. If he's able to hold for some unknown reason, he will be able to come back. But looks like it's not gonna be impossible. Soulkey down to 43 supply, 134 supply for Snow. This game is gonna be won by Snow. So if you've enjoyed this video, buy me, copy the link to that. It's gonna be the invite. This is gonna be going to the third set. Thanks for watching and see you soon. Bye bye.